All right, hello again. So I saw overnight that Tesla, very quietly, without really any fanfare or announcement, made the Enhanced Autopilot option available again for, I think, all of the cars. Definitely see it myself in the app for both the Model 3 and the Y. And so it's a $6,000 basically software unlock feature that takes some of the features from full self-driving and makes it available at half the price. So right now, full self-driving is a $12,000 one-time purchase. Now, the downside with both of these are that even though it's a one-time purchase, it's one time for the life of the car and your ownership of the car, not something that stays with your account or can move from car to car, and you can't transfer it to somebody else if you sell the car or trade it in or anything, so it doesn't really affect the value. So you're really just paying for the functionality. So to me at least, there's no question that full self-driving is not anywhere near worth the price right now. The functionality really just isn't there. Right now you're just buying the promise of something coming along later, and with the way that Tesla has increased the prices over time, I guess you're theoretically buying into it at a lower price now than it might be when the functionality is more unlocked, but it's still a lot of money for not very much. So Enhanced Autopilot comes along, and for $6,000, you get a few features beyond what you get with just the regular autopilot. So it's primarily automatic lane changes, navigate on autopilot, which will have the car take exits on the highway for you, but still limited to the highway. And then it gives you the ability to summon the car and essentially remote control it from the app in parking lots, as well as to do auto summon, where it'll actually go drive to you like through parking lots and stuff. So while the functionality to have automatic lane changes definitely appeals to me, it's still nowhere near worth $6,000, at least to me, for how much I drive the car and for the functionality that you're getting. It is a bit of a pain right now with regular autopilot. Whenever you want to switch a lane, you essentially put on the turn signal and then put a little bit of torque into the car to tell it that you're taking over, and it'll kick off autopilot, allow you to merge over, and then in order to go back on autopilot, you have to then double click the lever again to turn autopilot back on. So it's a little bit of a pain. I mean, it's honestly not that much of a thing. You get used to it, you kind of develop a muscle memory for it, and I'm just, it's second nature at this point. But it's a little bit of a pain. It would be nice to have it just automatically do it for you. Although I guess honestly what I'd rather they just did, especially if they're going to charge that much money for it, is follow what some of the other manufacturers like Ford do, where you're on the driver assist mode. You go to turn signal, it just silently, like, essentially pauses autopilot, allows you to do the lane change yourself safely, and then it'll automatically come back on once it detects that you've switched into the other lane. I think that's one of the better solutions for it. Sure, auto changing is great, just let the car do it for you, but if you're not going to have that, then at least give you the option to do it where you don't have to, like, constantly be fiddling with it and have to manage it yourself. So that's what I would rather have, but as it stands right now, I just can't fathom paying that much money for a relatively limited set of features and functionality for it. So I will not be getting it despite the new offer. Maybe if they eventually offer it as a monthly subscription like they do for full self-driving, that might be appealing for the times that we take a road trip. Like even this week, we're not doing like a long trip, but we're driving a couple hours away. It'd be nice to have those auto lane changes, especially because I know there's going to be traffic along the way. But certainly not going to pay $6,000 to have that just for this one trip. So, if they ever give it for a single month option, I might do that. We'll see. That's it for now. Just wanted to talk a little bit about that as one of the more exciting software upgrades, I guess, that Tesla's offering. Thanks for watching. And if you do think that Enhanced Autopilot is something that you'd be interested in, drop a comment below. Let me know what about it's appealing to you and why you think it's worth the money. maybe I'm missing something. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.